I come from a migrant family. My dad works in agriculture, and my mom cleans room for a living. I am first-generation student. If I am not one of the many faces of sacrifice, I don't know who else to be.
The wall symbolizes that we need a strong immigration policy in this country, and it also symbolizes and is going to show the Trump campaign and to students across the country that there is student support for Donald Trump.
I can't believe we have to protest this. Like, this is so ridiculous that we're trying to build a wall to stop human beings from a life that, you know, can afford them food and shelter and love for their family. Like, why is anyone against that? I have no idea.
It's more of like a talking point where we put it up, and then it's just sort of it's a visual symbol for immigration policy.
I think the Trump wall is a joke pretty much to me. I think that it just kind of shows that you go to a university where there's so many different faces, and you can smile to their face, but in reality you're saying like racist and sexist and just really belittling things about that person or about anybody.
Our group, called Republicans, decided a couple months ago to build this wall you see here behind me to show support for Donald Trump and his presidency, and the wall that he wants to build along the southern border when or if he's elected president.
My goal of doing what I did was to kind of show that the wall is not going to accomplish the goals that it has, and all it does is dehumanize a large group of people. And so I wanted to devalue the wall by leaving it.
Well, you know, when I was first walking onto campus today, I was kind of confused. I thought there was going to be like a demonstration by the College Republicans of Washington State University to show us how the Trump wall works, but it looks like now we're just having a little protest. And, you know, I think that any reflection of our freedom of speech in whatever way, shape, or form is beneficial to our society. So I think this is pretty cool to have on our campus.
I am Nwadike. I am founder of the Free Hugs Project. And when I first heard that it was being built, I was a little concerned. I was like, oh man, I hope there's not going to be violence, right? But as soon as I got here, I immediately spoke to all of the Trump supporters that were behind the red tape there. And I kind of understand where they're coming from. They just want to be heard. You know, they're trying to show that they're not racist, that they're not hateful, that they just support some of Trump's policies. And in a sense, you got to hear where they're coming from.
I am saying stop Trump, we stop the hate, and only love can make the world a better place.
What's happening here is the voice of the students is coming out. We're seeing, obviously, both sides of the debate. I think we're seeing it much stronger on one side, but I think students are coming forward and say that we care and that we're willing to stand up for what we believe in.
The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.